Hello everyone. Today I want to make a video on how to make blank ammunition. I'm a World War II reenactor. I find that sometimes buying ammunition can be very expensive, so I am trying to save a few dollars. If you're going to do this kind of on a grand scale, you might be able to save quite a bit of money if you don't shoot that many blanks. Buying the complete setup and all the stuff that you need to do it is going to not be worth your while financially. But so I want to show you this today. I looked on the internet. You can barely find anything out there on how to make blank ammunition. So I wanted to show you kind of how I do it. So the first thing you want to do, we're starting with 270 brass casing to make 8mm Mauser. Okay. First thing we have to do is decap them. I've already done that, as you can see. So now we're going to be ready to form the shoulder for feeding in a semi-automatic rifle. I use a g43 when I reenact. You need to have good tapers on them and make sure that they fit into the weapon and fire well. So the one thing I do is I'm going to start out with a 7x57 Mauser body die. This is a 7mm Mauser die, not an 8mm Mauser die. Reason being is I want my shoulder to be 8mm, so I measured a 8mm Mauser casing, a real 8mm Mauser casing, and I adjust my die high enough that it's not putting a full 7mm shoulder down, only an 8mm shoulder. You're going to have to get a good set of digital calipers. They look something like this. And then to measure your rounds that you make in the beginning so that they all fit within parameters. So I already have my die set. So I'm going to screw in my 7mm Mauser body die. And the one reason that I do use the 7mm Mauser over the 8mm for the shoulder is because up here in the neck of this die, it's actually a real 7mm, not 7.92, and it makes the brass feed into the chamber better. After you fire the cartridge, it's going to expand the tip, and it'll stick if it's a full 8mm or 7.92mm diameter. So the first thing you want to do is take your case lube and spray your rounds down very, very well. I put mine in a Tupperware container, fill it up, spray them, and then kind of flip them around a little bit to make sure they become good and coated. And then that way the rounds will not stick in the body die and then tear the rim off of them, and they're a pain in the butt to get out of the die. So hopefully we won't have that happen. So I'm going to put it in and then set my shoulder. It does take a fair amount of force to put this new shoulder on. Those are good and lubed up, so they go in and out really, really easily. So now you can see what the shoulder has done from the 270 down to the 8mm Mauser. You can see that the shoulders moved back substantially. So we'll do that a couple more times. Kind of set our rounds over here in this red tray. And if this is extremely hard to pull down and form this shoulder, you know that you don't have enough case lube on them, and they'll start sticking, and it's really kind of a pain in the butt. You'll deform cases and all sorts of other things. I think we'll just do 5 here just to kind of show you how we're doing things.